Welcome back to SupremeFury channel, everyone. So we're going to be starting a review on the Xbox Series 2 controller, Elite Controller Series 2. Guys, I did a review a while back when I first got the controller, probably about 2 months ago, and I said it was absolutely amazing. Don't get me wrong, aesthetically pleasing, beautiful, mobility, not too bad, functionality, shit. So guys, since I have purchased this controller, I was gaming with my cousin last night on Black Ops, Call of Duty, Cold War. While gaming with him, I ran into a bit of a problem. I had the left thumbstick with some stick drift. So it had a lot of stick drift. I'll show you just here. Again, look at the controller. It's an amazing machine. It looks beautiful. You know, it's very good with functionality with the paddles on the back, stuff like that. So mobility and stuff like that. But ready, guys, this is what happened. I started drifting, and as you can see, I just lightly tapped it. The left thumbstick has got caught and is now not working as it should. It's completely, utterly fucked. It's probably not completely broken yet, but it just, as you can see, just stuck like that, like that. Doesn't matter which way I put it. It's completely just broken and gone wrong. So guys, that is a very big disappointment for me when you're paying top dollar price, something like over 200 Australian for one remote. Guys, I'm just utterly disappointed. Yeah, so I do apologise about my first review, saying how good of a controller it is. Don't get me wrong, again, look at it. Amazing aesthetically, the way they have designed certain parts of it, the engineering and the mechanical side of it is absolutely fucking appalling, and I'm very fucking pissed off because, you know, you go out of your way, you buy a controller like this, excuse me, which is meant to be the Elite Series 2 controller. You know, Xbox, I saw a few reviews on this controller on the internet, and quite a few people have said about the stick drift, stuff like that, and had a few other functionality problems. But, you know, when you're paying a price like this, it's just ridiculous, man. You're paying over $200 for a controller. You expect, you know, something that functions to the way you'd like it to function. But at the moment, it's just not doing that. You know, having this done in over 2 months is just fucking ridiculous, and it's really not working for me. Like, look at that. It just clicks out of place like that. The left thumbstick is absolutely fucked. So we'll put that thumbstick just back in there, and then I'm just going to show you a quick comparison with the actual Xbox Series X controller. Again, you know, for the price that you pay for something like this, to have it fuck up like that in 2 months, it's absolutely bullshit. For the price you pay for something like that, you know, you got still got an amazingly designed, you know, Xbox Series X controller, which looks very, very similar. Not much of a difference, apart from, you know, you got the grips on the side and you got the more old-looking controller top section. But, you know, I've already purchased quite a few things. I'm still waiting to come so I can mod the aesthetic look of my controller. So while I'm gaming, at least it feels a little bit better, stuff like that. Also with the basic magnetic thumbsticks you got here. I used to mod my PlayStation controllers like that for the aesthetic kind of feel and just easier triggering and that. So I can get the magnetic ones, take this apart, and I will do a video on that for everyone when I get to it. It's not that hard once you've done it a few times. My mate helped me a long time ago with my PlayStation ones, and I've modded those. So guys, but when you're looking at a price difference between, you know, the Xbox Series X controller and the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, you know, for the price difference, man, you could mod the absolute shit out of this and it would still work better and function better and be a much long lifetime controller. Like, this just feels amazing. It's always been amazing. I never really used it a lot since I bought that one, but that's a pity because I will use this from now on and never ever purchase another controller like this. So I was just being lazy. I should have just modded the controller from the beginning. But guys, this is pathetic. You know, I saw a review on the 14th of November 2019, which is almost actually over a year away now. We're almost in 2021. And Xbox said, you know, we understand that some of the controllers have a lot of issues, and it's a shame. You know, it is a shame, mate, because for a multi-million-dollar company, you make an amazing Xbox Series X, beautifully designed, works, amazing functionality. My Xbox Series X has not missed a beat. You know, the Treyarch games like Call of Duty Black Ops, Cold War, and Modern Warfare have bugged it a few times, especially Cold War, but I haven't had it bricked yet. It still runs and cools perfectly. It's unbelievably amazing machine, but this is just this just seems like it was just rushed and made poorly. I know it was designed before the Xbox Series X was released, but you know, I wouldn't even buy the Series 3. I don't care how good it looks and stuff like that. It's not worth the money, in my opinion. For something this expensive to fuck up that quickly in 2 months, it's pathetic, man. So guys, if I were you, I'd seriously reconsider buying something like this and just consider getting your normal Xbox Series X controller. Even if you have the old Xbox, guys, I think that Xbox Series X still works with it. And just mod these ones. If you guys don't have anyone to mod the controller, you don't know how to, you can hit me up on my social media pages, send me an email or something like that, and we can organise a quote, whether I buy the materials, you buy the materials, but I can mod them for you. But I will make a video where my buttons and all that kind of stuff come of me modding one of my Xbox Series X controllers. I'll show you a video on that and show you how aesthetically pleasing it can look, and the functionality and mobility compared to the Xbox Series X. So, Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. So the Xbox Series X controller, in my opinion, honestly gets a 9.5 out of 10. It's a beautiful controller. Obviously, you just want to customize it so it's more personal. But the review's more about this one. This is just a piece of shit. If I didn't want to return and get my money back, I'd blow the fucking thing up or burn it, man, to tell you the truth, or throw it in the fucking bin. This is just shit. For someone to make an Elite Series controller, this is pathetic, man. That should not fuck up in 2 months. And, you know, you've had over a year to fix your stuff and your stock. If, you know, not 14th of November, 2019, it's 2021 almost, man. If you still can't fix a simple mechanic issue, you know, you can make everything look great. What, it's a fucking few springs. You know what, for the price you get paid, there should be gold plated inside, mate. And it should work properly, because this is just pathetic. It's just been a rush job. They try and get these Elite controllers out, but they just rush them. And you know what? Again, love the aestheticness, love the feel, love everything about it, but for functionality and mobility, I give it a 0 out of 10. It's just fucking pathetic, and I'm pissed off. I'd throw it at a fucking wall right now on a Rage Quit video, but you know what? I want to return it, get my money back, and I will not be purchasing another Series Elite controller ever again in my life. So that was my pure laziness, where I should have just modded this beautiful thing, because this is amazing. That's perfect, but spending the money on this one here was just literally a waste of time, because now I have to go to the shops, meet my cousin there, and return this controller, and then go through all the blah 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 bullshit. You know, I understand you got warranty products, I understand some products, you know, do fail, but you think about it, your fail-safe technique with a business, why not test them out? Surely, while testing 10, 20, 100 of them out while making them, you'd be able to see what the problems are, or going from the last Series 1 controller, be able to see what the problems are and compare and think, okay, well, if that fucks up in the thumbstick, why not fix the springs behind it, or whatever the mechanism is? But clearly, people don't give a fuck. So guys, I love this Xbox Series X controller, rate it very highly. I will mod this in a future video. This review here for this one, this is an absolute piece of shit letdown. I will never ever buy a fucking Series X controller again. I'm going to return this, like I said. If I didn't want the money back, I'll throw it against the fucking wall and burn the cunt. But guys, that is that. I'm really sorry about the first video I made. I did not use its functionality a lot before making the video, but my review now is this controller. If you want to hang it on your fucking wall, I'll give it a 5 out of 10 for the looks. If you want to use it, really consider not buying one. It's a piece of fucking shit, and I give it a 0 out of 10. Buy an Xbox Series X controller. They're beautiful, they function beautifully, and they don't fuck up like something like this. You know what? For almost half the cost, probably more, this is about, you know, 80 to 90 bucks, $100 Australian. This piece of shit's over 200 Australian. Not worth it, mate. Not worth it at all. So this thing's a fucking joke. I'm going to return it now today. Just want to make a review, let everyone know it's not worth the money. Do not waste your fucking money on it. I don't care what anyone says. Oh yeah, it works really good for me, I can use the paddles. Go fucking in the water and go paddle with a boat or something, mate. This is fucking bullshit. It's not worth the money, mate. So guys, I'm going to return this today. But I just wanted to make a review so everyone could know it's bullshit. Don't buy these stupid Elite controllers and shit like that, because it's not even fucking worth it. Just mod your own, get a bit creative, make it more personal, and yeah, the normal controllers are pretty much well on par and better to use for gaming, unless you want to like go that extra edge. But I'll tell you what, this pro gamer shit with Elite Series is just fucking bullshit. So guys, Have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching SupremeFury channel. Leave a like on the video, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button. If you guys like the channel, leave your notifications on. We've got plenty of videos coming and being released throughout the end of this year and next year, and going and going and going. And we'll do a lot of reviews, podcasts and stuff like that coming up too, to change the channel up a bit. Guys, thank you very much for watching. This is a piece of shit fucking product. I rate it 0 out of 10. And again, I just fucking hate it. Fuck that shit. This is what it's all about. Have a lovely day, guys. Thank you for watching SupremeFury channel.